Hello everybody, it's me, Terrabull. Welcome in. Tonight we're playing some more Satisfactory, and I will be having friends along the way, I'm sure. In fact, let me get that set up here. We go like that, we go like that, and then we are all ready for friends. Let's see, we left off getting our new big boy up and running here. It's a bit loud. Maybe I crank it down a little bit. Turn down the sound a little. Options. Audio. Effects volume down a little bit. There we go. Okay, I'm going to crank the music down too. There we go. Yes. Okay, let's try that. It's still pretty loud, but hopefully not too loud. This guy's getting us some nuclear pasta here. We're up to 30 almost. Nice. We're gonna need 100 for that. We're gonna need 250 of those, 500, 500. I think this is making other stuff here. Alright, these are making Thermal Propulsion Rockets, which is this. We only need 250 of that, though. That's a problem. So we need a lot more of the other things. Pressure conversion cubes. Ah, it's going there. Okay. Let's go downstairs, take a look. I think we're making some of the other stuff on other levels. Yeah, I was gonna use some of this space here, hopefully. I can probably repurpose some of the red floor too. Making a ton of smart plates. We may want to use those for other things, but that's later. Purple floor is where we want to be, I think. It's making radio control units. These are getting loaded upstairs. Stairs. Into the white floor. Watch power thing. Should have just done this. Whatever. I want to take a look around the edge and see what's over there. There's no way in. Alright. Looks like it's just going straight up. I think that's what's getting used up top for our motors. Or it might just be getting used over here. Nope, it's still going up. Up there, yep. And these are getting pulled up too. Not sure what these are. I think I know, I just don't remember the name. Okay. Alright. Let's take a look. Alright, what are you making? Some fluctuators. USB connectors. So I don't actually think we're making the others at all. Because you're making fused modular frames. Those are getting pulled around. That's when they're getting made. Pulled up to red floor. No. Even higher. Okay. Alright, let's take a look here first. So, these are going to make more frames, but what else? We need like this assembly system. Let's take supercomputers and adaptive control units. These take versatile frameworks and electromagnetic control rods. Now, we were making versatile frameworks. I think that was like one of our early projects. We did a whole bunch of. I need to go down. Green, I want to say. Start going up. Purple. Just in here, and this is awful. Whatever. Okay, so we do have versatile frameworks. Let's see, do we have space to make it on green, maybe? Oh, looks like somebody was starting this. Control rods. Might be for something else, but let's take a look. It gets this here. No. No, that's not it. Oh my gosh. Let's see. It's here. Here. Okay. So this goes. Now, where are they? Man, I just had them. I lost track of it. They're right here. What the heck? Okay. It's making them, but it's not backed up like everything else is. So it's green going somewhere. Alright, green. Big D, what's up, Tony? How you doing? We're having a good evening. So does this one here. Which then kicks that way. That's an in, though. Chilling, get tired, but soldiering on. That's a good boy. They're going out? What the heck? Alright, let's see where they're going. Just gave to 7 a little go. Oh, nice. What did you think? I know you got 6 and 7. Test drive, it seemed okay. Alright. You haven't played a lot of 6 either, though, right? Have you played any of the earlier ones? I know you just got 6 and 7 to play with Jenks, Cat, and them. And Peachy. It's going up until already. Played 2 on the PlayStation. Loved that back in the day. Nice. played them up to, I think, 5 or 6. I didn't like when they put the military to 1 stack, or 1 unit per tile. That kind of frustrated me a little bit, so I kind of lost interest after that, but there's no power here. There's power. All right. Oh gosh, he's doing this, really? To here. Up to here. Thought I got simplified the game a little too much. Yeah. That was one of the things I liked about the game, but, I mean, other people don't, so, whatever. This is making uranium fuel rods. I'm getting a little bit of radiation. I'm sure I remember in 2 building separate units. Yeah. I was okay with, like, the army thing. That was kind of nice, where you can divide it all into 1 army, but... like 1 unit per hex is just a little too simplified for me. Yeah. Alright, so we are making control rods. Use the pipe. Go back. The tubes. Uh-oh, somebody else joined. Terrabull. Should be joining chat in a minute, but... here. We take the tubes. This one. This one.
Hello?
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me now? Guess not.
Darian, are you there?
Yeah, is Discord being dumb? It is. 1 second. Alright, let's fix this. I forgot to change this off of the other microphone from yesterday. There we go.
Hello?
Hello.
Ah. Now I can hear you.
Yeah, it was using the wrong microphone. I had to fix that. At least Discord was.
Yeah, I could hear you on the stream, but I couldn't hear you
Okay, so
here.
what we need to do is
Now I have no idea what I was working on last time. I think the last thing I was working on was just a project.
Let's see, I want to work on whatever this is combining into. One of the 2 things. It's magnetic field generator. That's what I'm going to try and set up. And we also need assembly director systems. But I think we need more computer production is another thing. Let's see, Tony says, I remember how the council had videos. They actually speak and hack in the video. Yeah. That's an interesting way to do it. I think they had like little speeches.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of to for like their Civ PD entries or whatever. They have little like talking heads. Yeah, similar to videos.
I remember there was an alternate recipe. You guys couldn't hear me at the end of last session.
Ah.
There was an alternate recipe for computers that got rid of computers.
They got rid of
or
computers.
was it for supercomputers that got rid of computers?
Let's see. We have a ton of hard drives to pick from. The OC supercomputer that takes cooling systems and radio control units.
Since we're short on computers, that might be an easier thing to make.
Let's see. Cooling systems we're making out in the 1 spot. Do we have an overabundance of those?
Yes.
Radio control units also take computers, but I think that's still less than It's 2
Well, it's less
versus
than using radio
4.
control units and for supercomputers.
Well, our existing recipe is only 4 computers. It doesn't take any of the radio control units at all. What is that? 2 of those things, though.
Computers don't take radio control units, or yeah, huh?
What is that thing, though? Takes AI limiters, 4 computers, high-speed connectors, and plastic. So I think we're gonna grab that one and try it.
You can make canisters out of steel instead of plastic.
Canisters out of steel instead of plastic.
That's weird.
Oh, these circuit boards might be good too. This alternate recipe circuit board. Electrode circuit board is petroleum coke and rubber. Coke steel ingot. Bleached iron ingot. Sulfuric acid and I guess that's iron or copper ingots if we need more copper. There's an alternate turbo motor or electric motor recipe. There's a Caterium computer too. Maybe that might be good to
There's
go
a
with.
rigger motor. A rigger motor.
Yeah, I saw that. Rigger motor.
That would get rid of the alternate radio control unit. Would get rid of its use on computers too.
Yeah, I think we just need to get more computer production going. Probably be better. Let's see, cheap silicon, steam, copper, sheets. Alternate iron wire might be useful. We don't need copper for that either. Although
Can y'all hear me?
I can.
Hello.
Is it coming in quiet? I bet.
A little bit quiet, but I can turn you up. That's fine. I had you turn
So
way
I'm
down.
using an alternate computer today, an alternate microphone.
Oh.
I tried to transplant my wife's old CPU into my machine and realized it was brick. It was a brick, and I ran out of thermal paste to switch back, so I need to buy some thermal paste now.
Yeah. Oh. You remember the ball dude? He's proper into it. Yeah. I kind of want this alternate wire. Quick wire.
What's the recipe for the new wire?
It's iron.
Straight up iron, huh?
Yeah. 5 iron for 9 wire. Like the stuff that used to use copper or Caterium.
Compared to the Caterium recipe we're using now, it's like Caterium and rubber or something stupid. But it's pretty high output.
It's not very many. Looking at the production rate. The Caterium is better, but if you don't have access to Caterium or copper.
No, I agree, but my point is that like with one constructor or assembler, I want to know what the rate of output is per minute. I don't necessarily care how many things it needs as an input. I just want to know how much space it takes up for the assembler for output per minute, you know?
This is a constructor. And its rate's pretty low. It's more the convenience of I have iron here versus I don't have copper or Caterium.
You don't have to make wire first. That's the convenience.
You don't have.
I'm sorry.
You don't need.
Yeah, wire before you go to cable. This is a wire recipe. Never mind.
It's wire. Yeah.
Wait, we have
The recipe-
Caterium, don't we?
Yeah.
We do have a little bit.
We have Caterium and copper for wire. This would be iron.
Well, I mean, we have Caterium here at the base. Isn't this what this is? Caterium ingots?
Here we do,
Yeah.
yeah. But any like satellite stuff we're working on, maybe there's not either one of those nearby.
In fact, we've got a whole miner Mark II that's not doing anything for Caterium.
Right, and you could have a 3 even if you needed more. But he's talking about places where you don't have Caterium, so...
Or copper.
Yeah.
It would be more versatile. Thinking, because you don't, it's a last resort thing, but it could be helpful than running like a whole copper line over somewhere for Caterium. I don't know that we need inventory slots anymore as much with the thing, the cloud storage, so I could try rescanning, I guess. Let's see what that comes up with. Aluminum rods.
So I'm bringing a new conveyor of rubber in, so we were short on that last week.
Yeah.
Soon.
Stitched iron plate 5. Slight increase, but it's copper wire and sheets versus sheets and screws. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Okay. Wire. So get, I don't know that we're needing a lot of copper sheets.
I gotta redo all these lines. I need like a super highway. This is the 4th conveyor, so it's time to stack them.
Yeah, some of these you can, if there's not that much going on it, you can just upgrade it to like a tier 5 belt. There's purification. Oh, that won't quartz either. Plates. This is slower. Eh. Deuterium, coated cable. Heavy oil residue.
Huh. There isn't really any use for nitric acid right now, so I guess there's no reason to make it. We could use it to make rocket fuel, but I think the turbo fuel is working fine.
Oh, biocoal. What? Oh, this looks good though. I like this.
You don't need that. Don't get any recipes that uses biofuel or animals and plants, because it's not sustainable.
Oh, yeah, Mug's not here every week.
Right? Without a mug, it's not sustainable.
Mm-hmm. Do you like this plates, reinforced iron plate recipe for bolted iron plate?
There's not a good way to take a no, there's not. Like if I have a super highway of stacked poles, there's not like a multi-conveyor that goes vertical, right?
No.
Alright, let me think how this is done then.
I'm gonna get this one. It just takes more to move more. Framework. Flexible frame, maybe. Or an alternate radio control unit might be good. I think you saw that one, Terrabull.
Yeah.
Heat sinks, high-speed connectors, and quartz. That would get around computers there too, then. flexible frame. What does this take already? 20 pipes, or 20 screws, and some encased steel beams versus rubber. Rubber instead of steel pipes. And it's a little more. That's a tougher one, but I think radio control units, deuterium battery. What's the current one take? Plastics. This would take rubber. I don't remember what we're short on. We have extra plastic or extra rubber?
My guess is we're short rubber.
Let's see. Yeah. We're almost backed up on plastic now. So maybe boost up some of the things that need plastic if they have extra of other things. I can't remember what that is though. So this doesn't have enough screws. Ooh, that's a problem.
You see the new screw recipe? I'd love to make a central screw hub, but the quantity of screws is ridiculous. You can have the new design takes steel. You can have three constructors making screws, and that maxes out a tier 5 conveyor belt. So you have to do sets of 3, if you will, to max out 760 screws or whatever it is. But steel is the ticket to start that chain.
Probably. This is screws, not plastic. What else is plastic? I think it's coming on the next floor up. Take a look at that. And then I'll take a look at screws. What the heck? It's going into this thing here. Oh, look in here, that's maxed. And there's not enough cable, okay. And then this is going wonky over here, and this is making supercomputers. There is not enough computers, okay. Cable there, and we're low on screws. Let's take a look. Why my screws are not making it, or they're supposed to.
It's impossible when we are backed up on silica. That is just not a thing that can happen. Are we?
Ah. What the heck? It's not getting enough rods. Is that because it's not making enough? 15. And we need 25. Well, that's a problem. Alright. 2.5. Will help that. That means 150, and that's not enough.
I'm trying to replace a bunch of belts with tier 5s and I'm so high up in the air that it's like doing microsurgery.
Yeah.
And I realized, you know, I should go down and not have that self-imposed problem on myself.
Huh.
I'm having the exact same problem.
Okay. Do that. Where's 50 and 90? This puts out 40. And 100. So there's no way that's going to keep up, but... around there's
So bizarre. We were backed up on silica before, and now we're not. Now we can't use it fast. We don't get enough to use it all. Couldn't use it fast enough before.
okay, and then
Okay.
okay, 60, 40. Plus you. Ten. 37. Oh, because that's taking him out. Okay. Where's this going? Up there? Really? Okay. About down below. Can't go down this way. I have to go down the other way.
Can't go this way. Must go that way.
Alright, so this screw set seems to be good, but let's see where it goes. On the floor. It's the second set. Tempted to flip this around. Let's look at the second first set. So the second set's the one coming down. We're okay there. So I need 75 for that. I think we're getting 80. So I need 15 and 75. Well, we crank it back up. 120. Can't go that way. 120 rods. Getting 45, and I'm using 25 there. 20, so that's still good. I need 100 screws. Not this way, over here. So these two, I'm making 100. Let's, all right, are we getting enough of these then? 10, so I need 25. I think these are doing more than that.
You're a
Yeah.
spider. That's what's making that noise.
Okay.
You're a dead spider. Huh.
So we're good there. Okay, okay,
You're a
okay.
spider, Harry?
You're a spider, Harry.
Well, that was odd. There were two constructors here that weren't producing silica. I wonder why.
Oh.
Maybe we had much of it.
So we need 20 here. 30. Oh, that's making. Oh, I need 20. I think. Right, let's see. It's making 37 and a half. Need 30. Okay. It's 37 and a half. I only need 30. Oh, let's see. What's this? About here, 30. So take that off. It's down to 30. Yep. All right, we get there. Okay. And then looks like we're okay here. This is making 80. Check the other one in a second. So I verify this. 150. This is coming from downstairs.
Superposition oscillator. We don't even know how to make one of those. Jeez.
That's only 40, oh, 40 and 40. 80.
Sounds like something you need an unhinged lecture to learn how to make.
$160. Okay, so that's okay. So that's fine. What else is I looking at that was not so great? Screws here are not so good. And I think there's one. This one. This windows. That's fine. That's good enough. Was these? Okay. Alright, so screw production for that is here. It's also getting pulled up for that too. Well, that's a problem. Something about it's eating screws and it shouldn't be. Alright, so that would be the third screw production. yellow here. Let's see, so that's 1, 2, and 3. This one is the third. Let's boost you up. Be 120. 40 is 160. That's 160, and what do we need? Do we need... Under 20, and then that leaves 40 for whatever's up top that's using it. This. Two. Out, because it's taking from there. Which is up there. That means this doesn't really need to be here. Because that should be more than enough.
Enough quartz for that.
So yeah, let's drop that. Or recycle it back. Oh, let's see. Are these guys doing enough? Is the question. Seems like that'll help. I'll be okay with that, I think. Upgrading that production there will cover hopefully more. Alright, let's take it. Okay.
Hey there.
Hello.
Hello. So what is the production here? That's my next question. Holy crap. What's that? This doesn't even have anything. So what happens if we boost this up to that? Per minute. 7.5, that doubles it and uses way more. $90. versus 250. Can get a lot more frames if we're getting enough screws. Alright, that would be a yellow floor. What are we doing for screws here? $60. What? Heck. No way we need that many. Okay. So 260, 520, 260. $1040. The hell does the Mark V have? It can't even do that much.
You have more production than a Mark V can handle?
Yeah. This is. Put that down. Whoever set this up, it was. Alright, but I can boost that, then I feel confident.
My take on belts is like the production may not be that fast, but if it's a trickle, it'll get into the machine or get to the machine faster, so you cut down on the travel time in between. That's why I just go upgrade everything.
No. He was talking about there was too much production for even a Mark V belt to handle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trying to push through 1,000 things over it. 1,040.
which production?
It's screws, but
Yeah, screws the only thing that can do that pretty much.
at this point, yeah. But that was what I was trying to see if we had the production to upgrade something, and we do, so I did. So then this comes here, this one comes here, and then this. Yeah, because we need more of these. I may do it to this one too if we have enough plates being made. I guess I should check that too. It's coming here. Oh my gosh, this is so janky. Until Icono did it.
Best laid plans.
There's no planning with that. It's just jank.
Just the best kind.
No.
The best laid jank.
That's... I don't even think it's best.
Best kind of jank is the unplanned kind. $40. So that's 120. And 90 and 45. So 135. So that's good. We're still okay on that. But upgrading the other ones probably not a good idea.
But that should help improve that a bit. Let's go to 2. Here, into this other bucket. Should help production of that. That's good, good. Okay. Alright, back to what I was originally trying to do. Let's probably repurpose this stuff. For this. It's pulling stators. I don't know if we're making them. No. There. These two, are these backed up? Ah, okay. So I can, in fact, up that production for now, since we're not using a whole lot of motors, but...
Huh. There's a really tall rock formation and absolutely nothing at the top of it.
Maybe somebody else grabbed it.
I don't think so. I think I'm in uncharted territory right now. So I'm finding a lot of Mercer spheres, hard drives, and summer sloops.
Ah.
You remind me of Christopher Columbus, who thought he was in uncharted territory too.
Alright, this is going.
I treat my slaves a lot better.
Ooh, Christopher had slaves? I didn't think that he was from England, though, right? I didn't know they did that.
He was from Spain. Maybe he had. Maybe. Well, he treated the indigenous people like slaves.
That may be true. I heard today they did a Black History Month at work, and the guy was saying that Thomas Jefferson really wasn't as good of a negotiator as we thought he was when he did the Louisiana Purchase. Apparently there was a Haitian revolt or something that was causing Napoleon problems, and so Napoleon was anxious to sell, like fire sale almost. That's why Jefferson got such a cheap rate. In fact, Jefferson wasn't expecting to get a purchase. He was just hoping to get navigation rights on the rivers and stuff.
Wow.
Get me out of here.
Alright, I gotta go get my dinner out of the oven. I'll be back in a moment.
Hungry man.